Hello, marketers. I'm back after the holiday season and I feel as energized as I can. I took a week's break and focused my energy on improving my analytical skills as I suck at them. I really do suck at them. And I realized that I went and basically I just realized that and I went all in to improve it, and I think the results are not up to the mark, but yeah, definitely it's the process and it'll improve over time, and I'm very positive about it. And so I gave a whole week for improving it, and yeah, and also I'm still in the process of improving, so please help me and suggest any podcast for analytics if you are going through any or you feel like which is a good podcast in the market. Well, without any further ado, let's dive straight into the digital marketing news of last week. Google Search tests a new interface for movie and TV show streaming options. Google first launched this feature in Knowledge Panel back in 2017, and it looks like Google currently supports Netflix, Hulu, HBO Go, Amazon Prime Video, Showtime, and probably YouTube and other providers. As more and more people subscribe to streaming services, it becomes more important for Google to integrate with those providers so searchers find what they want with the fewest clicks. Therefore, streaming services should be on the lookout for how to be included as a provider in this new search feature. As of right now, it seems to be a beta release from Google. Moving on to another update, Google emphasizes message this business in new local search test. Google is testing a bigger push for messaging options within the local panel. Google launched messaging within Google My Business in July 2017, as we all know. So there was one option of message alongside call option, and that was what it was. Now Google is testing a way to promote messaging more to searchers in local panel by using a larger message button, which is a very upfront button, a rectangular button which is just below the directions and call button which are there in the panel. If Google does roll out the new interface to promote the messaging feature in local panel and a lot of businesses begin using it, then customers might expect that your business uses it as well. So maintaining and managing messaging within Google My Business can be done in order to tap that particular opportunity, and this can be done with the help of Google My Business app via the Google My Business web portal or via your phone's text messaging app. It can give you an opportunity to interact with customers the way you interact in your offline store, but it would be done virtually, which is a good thing. And so we are moving into a direction where customers have a query, they will directly contact you, and if you are very prompt at replying those queries, then you can have a market which would be very helpful. The link to the same related to the image so that you can have a good view of how that button looks is in the description below. Please go and check that out. Another update where John Muller has asked SEOs to focus on Google's status quo. So focus your SEO around Google's status quo was his statement. Muller said it is of his opinion you should make your web pages work with the status quo of how Googlebot currently crawls the web. He said it is best to do that rather than waiting for bigger changes if you care for search. Well, it's a good thing that Google Chrome is supporting new features, but according to Muller, just don't use those innovations, I guess. So though web browsers are becoming more and more advanced, that doesn't mean you should build your websites that only the latest web browser support. Nor should you build websites that Google's web crawler cannot fully crawl and index. That was the advice which Google's John Muller gave. And when he was asked about Google's status on moderating Googlebot to a more recent version of Chrome. So basically they have launched a newer version to support a better website, but their own crawler is not working properly, which is seriously a very big issue, and they are coming up front and accepting that it is the way it is, and so if it is our monopoly, then we'll behave the way we want to. Okay. Another update is again from Google, and Google has, as I discussed earlier in one of my earlier podcasts, there about zero results, where if any simple mathematical calculation is given in the search bar, then Google gives zero results, where only the answer to that particular solution is coming. And now it has been extrapolated, and Google has done this for some commands. For example, one of the users had given the command Alexa video and on his Android phone, and he got a zero result, in which there was only an option of record a video. I have attached the link to the same in the description below. You can go and check out the thread which is going on Twitter. Another update is coming from DuckDuckGo, which broke 9 billion searches in 2018. So it broke the record of 9 billion searches in 2018, and it is still growing. So the continued growth of DuckDuckGo should not be ignored. Their marketing techniques to play the privacy angle has worked to gain them market share and growth. So scare everyone, scare the shit out of everyone, and then expect your business to grow. This is a really good strategy for a marketer who has, I don't know who has what. As more and more searchers take notice, SEOs might want to consider to take notice. At this point, DuckDuckGo's market share is still tiny, and most of the SEOs are focused mainly on Google. And in India, if you are there, then you don't need to worry about DuckDuckGo. It's a fairly smaller percentage than it is in America, and if people are saying that it is fairly small in America, then just expect how smaller it is in India. Another update is from Google, where Google featured snippet tests blue feedback bar. So they are asking users to answer whether to reply them back if this particular snippet was useful or not. One of the users from India searched Samsung S10 price in India, and the snippet was provided from mysmartprice.com, and then there was a tiny bar below this snippet where Google was asking if this particular snippet was helpful or not. Another update is coming from LinkedIn. LinkedIn improves help listing by adding contextual prompts. So LinkedIn has updated its help center tools to make them more contextually relevant, enabling users to connect with right assistance faster and without having to go into a separate section of the platform. Well, according to me, these kind of things actually are very frustrating, because Uber has it in India. They don't have any customer support. We can't call them, and it's very frustrating for people. And that's why people from the rural side, they prefer Ola over Uber, because they are not able to contact to a person who can solve their query, because they are not that much literate. Even I am facing issues when I am raising a concern or anything, and it's not at all helpful at all. But since these companies are going that way, I hope they figure out a better way for that. LinkedIn explained it, despite having a wealth of customized content, members are still faced with a problem when they need help. They must stop what they are doing and go to the help center to find an answer. To address this problem, we gave ourselves a challenge. Can we bring the help center to members instead of bringing members to the help center? In order to tackle this, LinkedIn has devised a new process which will highlight the most popular help center items related to the area or the platform you're using. The quick prompts will connect you through the bite-sized help articles, enabling users to get the information they need faster to help resolve their issues. I still feel live chat is the much better option rather than doing these kind of insane things, because every problem which anyone is facing would be unique in itself, and they would require live chat. And if give both the options, why aren't you giving both the options? If you have that much amount of money in your pocket, then give both options. Do live chat. Even Amazon is giving live chat option, then why can't you? And you're earning You basically don't have any logistics also. I don't understand why they are doing it. Anyway, let me stop my rant. I'm really frustrated with these kind of things when happen. Live chat, why not live chat? Okay. Another update is from Facebook. Facebook adds new reporting for click to WhatsApp ads. Facebook has added traffic conversions and page post engagement objective for its click to WhatsApp ads. Ads that launch a WhatsApp chat via Facebook news feed. So Facebook's click to WhatsApp ads offers marketers and advertisers a way to start a conversation with consumers on its encrypted messaging app. And advertisers running the ads must have WhatsApp business app downloaded and attached to their Facebook page. This is the prerequisite. Facebook announced in August 2018 that it had plans to roll out WhatsApp ads in the app status feature in 2019, in the early 2019 basically, but no specific launch date has been given, but the month was specified as January and still there is no update regarding the same. And WhatsApp currently has roughly 1.5 billion total users with 450 million daily active users. Moving on to Facebook again, and this is the last update of this week. Facebook adds new CTS stickers for page stories. Facebook has now released a new set of CTS stickers for pages which will enable businesses to make more effective use of the option via direct response tools. So it will be more upfront, and there would be options such as shop now, book now, call now, get directions, which you can use as stickers. I'll attach one link regarding the same in the description below. You can go and check that out in order to see what all options are there. So that was all for the week. Do let me know what are your views on the horizontal scroll Instagram feed, which was an update, and Instagram accidentally, I feel, and it was reported accidentally. Well, PR is in their hands, so they can publish whatever they want to, but it was not accidental at all. They wanted to have views of certain people by doing A/B testing. It was a very smart way to do that, and I'm not claiming it, but I feel that it was a very smart way if they were doing it. So let me know your views. How do you feel about the horizontal feed? If the feed is also horizontal just like stories, then what are your views on the same? And I feel it would be a bit confusing in the beginning, but people will get adjusted, just at the same, like for the same at the end. And since Pinterest is copying all the features of Instagram, so let's see what are they thinking about it. And let me know if anything I have left and I didn't cover. I'll definitely try to cover it next week. And follow the hashtag digital marketing news tag hashtag on Twitter to stay updated every day related to news, so that you don't have to wait for the podcast and you can stay updated and read all the news, because there are a lot of people nowadays who are tweeting on hashtag digital marketing news, and this particular hashtag is getting richer and richer with quality news, with a lot of quality news. So do go to Twitter and check out. Finally, have a great week ahead, guys, and keep hustling.